and what had to change in order to still have a productive team at 9 reps and 8,000 total accounts?
Yeah, it's a great question. And I think part of it you can look at in different ways, right? It's the way that it's like framed, because obviously as a sales dev leader, I have to frame it in the right way for my reps without them immediately turning this into a doomsday scenario. So I'd say like first and foremost, the reasons for these changes, right, are us looking big picture. And by big picture, I mean revenue and what's closing. And so we start really large because we don't know what we're doing and we're creating something from scratch, which started October of 2022. Even know what year it is anymore. Maybe it's 2021. I don't know. Yeah, 2021. So I come here. We don't have really an ICP. We have customers, but we haven't done any outbound. So they've been inbound. They've been referral. So we have to start somewhere. And what that means is like, let's book some meetings. Let's have some conversations. Let's take what data we have based off our whatever, I don't even remember the number, 50 customers, 35 customers, something, and create a hypothesis and turn this into a science experiment. So we started very, very large, cast that giant net. You have all these, personas and ICPs that you think are accurate that you're soon going to realize are not. And from there, you just consistently iterate with the data that you have. And, it starts with booking a meeting. That's your, leading success metric. Then it changes to opportunities created. And then you start to back up. And whether you're comping on this or the comp and the commission structure stays the same, you start looking at like what's actually closing and turning into revenue for the company. So in those iterations, you're shifting, and again, usually, unless your product is really flying at an insane speed, or if it's something that is like agnostic, it usually does get a little bit sharper on your focus because you're dialing it in. And for ourselves specifically, it's just really, really dialed into this specific subset of 8,000 accounts. But the good thing there, and again, from a framing perspective, even though the team is growing, what you look at it from the perspective is more personalization, more prioritization of the right people, which again, as a sales rep, you don't want to spend time on something that's not going to give you the best chance at booking that meeting or creating that opportunity. And so therefore, like, while the numbers have gotten smaller for who we're reaching out to and the team has grown, the reality is our work has gotten so much more quality. It's gotten so much better. We've gotten so much more efficient. And because of that, you're looking at it from a good aspect of my work is just, again, a higher level of quality than it used to be. I have a higher chance of booking every single account that I work than I used to. And therefore, there's no wasted calories, and we're putting all of our efforts in the right direction, in the right spot at the right time. And then, you're kind of handling everything that's in your control.